Welcome to the user guide video on how to use Silk Loop Returns integration using the Silk Shopify connector. In today's video, I'll show you step by step how the Silk Loop Returns integration for TikTok Shop works. We'll go through plugin setup and authorization. Settings. By the end of this video, you'll know how to configure and manage returns smoothly with this integration. Before we dive in, there are some prerequisites that are critical for this integration to work properly. First, the Loop Returns plugin must be activated by the Silk team in the backend. Merchants won't see this feature until our team enables it for them. Second, the return window must be aligned. TikTok Shop enforces a fixed 30-day return window, so Loop Returns must also be configured within 30 days. If Loop is shorter, say 14 days, then any request made after day 14 cannot be created in Loop, even if TikTok already approved it. One more limitation to note, at this time, replacement and exchange requests are not supported in Loop Returns. Even if they're enabled in TikTok Shop, Loop won't create any records for them. Instead, merchants need to handle those cases directly in TikTok Shop Seller Center. So remember, standard returns flow through Loop Returns, but replacement and exchange requests stay in TikTok Shop. Let's start with plugin setup and authorization. Here's the Silk connector dashboard. Once the Loop Returns integration is enabled, the merchant will see Loop Returns features in their Silk connector frontend. When they log in, they'll see a pop-up asking them to authorize Loop Returns. Here's how that works: log into your Loop Returns admin. Go to Tools and Integration Developer Tools API Keys. Click Generate API Key. Enter a name, and make sure you add the following scopes: cart, return, order, developer tools, destinations, read, happy returned shipments, read, draft returns, write. Click Generate, then copy the key. Paste it into the Silk pop-up field, and click Authorize. Once this is done, all Loop Returns features become available inside Silk connector. From this point, data can sync properly into Loop Returns. Without this authorization, the plugin cannot function. If you're an existing Silk connector merchant and already have an active connector, good news, your Shopify authorization does not need to be redone. However, Loop Returns requires a new TikTok Shop permission. This means you will need to reauthorize the TikTok Shop app before you can use the integration. If you are a newly registered merchant, the updated TikTok Shop authorization flow already includes this new permission. So in your case, no extra reauthorization is required. Please follow the on-screen instructions and go to the TTS Seller Center to complete the reauthorization process. Once you've completed both the Loop Returns authorization and the TTS reauthorization, all Loop Returns features will be unlocked in Silk connector, and data can begin syncing properly. From here on, the next step is to go into Settings, Loop Returns to finish the necessary configurations. There are two key configurations we need to complete in the Loop Return settings. First one is return and refund reason mapping. In the Loop Return settings, you'll need to build mappings between TikTok Shop reasons and Loop Returns reasons. To do this, start by selecting a TikTok Shop reason from the drop-down menu. Then, choose the corresponding Loop Returns reason from the drop-down on the right. By default, no mappings are set up, so you'll need to create them manually. Reject reason. The second configuration is reject reason configuration. Loop Returns itself does not support reject reasons. Instead, you'll need to select one default TikTok Shop reject reason in the settings. Whenever a return is rejected in Loop Returns, this selected reason will automatically be sent to TikTok Shop. These settings are optional, the plugin will still function even without them. But here's the difference: if you don't set up mapping, reasons may not align correctly between TikTok Shop and Loop. If you don't choose a reject reason, Silk connector will randomly assign one when syncing a rejection back to TikTok Shop. So, while you can skip this step, we strongly recommend completing these settings right after API authorization for smoother operation. Thank you for watching. Now you should have a clear understanding of how to complete the Loop Returns authorization, the TTS reauthorization, and the key configurations required for Loop Returns. With these steps done, your integration is fully ready to use.